Are you trying to build a big and beautiful house? Well, you are in the right place. Things you need to know, Building Edition. Struggling to get underneath a beam to snap it into the ground? A real simple and easy way around this is to place a beam next to it. This somehow makes it snap without looking at the underside of the beam. Good job, Viking. Circles, you say? I thought they were Norse myth. Not in Valheim, they're not. To build a circle home or hut, you will need to start by placing a wooden beam in every direction you can from a middle starting point. Then expand this out so that it's 5 beams total length from the middle. The end of these beams will want to be the middle snapping point for your beams going around the outside. Watch the video, as explaining this really doesn't make any sense. You want to do 2 beams to an angle round the edge. As for filling this in, you'll want to run wooden floors to the middle initially, but the next line of floors you won't be able to. So go as far as you can, and then fill any gaps with those little 2 square floors. Once you have gone all the way around, you'll end up with this, a circle foundation with many capabilities. This isn't a building tutorial specifically, just tips and guides in the right direction. Here is what I did when building a roof. Nothing too complicated. The different angled parts of the roof give it complexity and variation, which overall gives a building a very unique look. I placed core wood between the roof to allow me to snap the sloped roofs easily. If in doubt on how to place something and it isn't snapping properly, then put down a core wood log for it to snap too. I know that sounds vague and slightly confusing, but is actually really hard to explain. I hope that makes sense. If not, let me know down in the comments. Did you know that building onto trees is possible? They are considered the same as the ground in terms of support. Now you can get that tree house you always wanted.
Mummy, can we get a tree house?
No!
But Mom!
Building a stone wall, a massive castle. Staggering the stones looks much more visually appealing. I guess that's how they would have done it back in the day. The Negs seem to like it. When starting a build, I think it goes without saying to flatten the area you're working with. I've always found that making the foundation supports first is the best place to start when building a house, then making the support for the roof before building everything else up. This will allow you to take a step back, think about your design, and get everything perfect. This is the perfect moment to subscribe if you're not already. About 97% of you are not. Quickly, the troll's coming! Okay, so in part 6 we covered iron beams. They are super strong, but did you know you can place them inside of a stone foundation to allow for taller buildings? This is also a weird tip, but if you're building big and out of stone, you'll want to know this. I was able to build up a lot more when an iron beam was inside the foundations. When building in the plains, or any sort of castle, it goes without saying that a moat is not only cool, but an efficient and effective way to stop foes getting in. Making only one way to get in will make it much easier to deal with them. Sometimes they can swim round, so be careful. Why do farms have to be just cultivated fields? Turn them into crafting areas and make it look good. Plus you will want to protect your crops. I hear bulls like to eat them. Man, I've seen some cool docks come out of this game. It is difficult to build into the water, as you physically can't place beams when you get too deep, but look at the way these huts allow for parking spaces for 2 boats. Hopefully this gives you some inspiration for your build. Speaking of castles, they are crafty and long to build, but oh my, do they look good when they're done. I would say Mike here needed to stagger his walls, but we'll let him off. Having this perimeter not only guarantees your safety, but looks amazing at the same time. Fireplaces and chimneys don't have to be ugly. Get creative with raised roofs, different size holes, and an open latch look to give your builds a unique look. The same goes with storage for all of your goodies. Don't just place down those chests. You can place walls like this to give it a deep look, and the chest can be accessed from any part of it. Item stands and banners are a really good way to be creative and add that splash of colour to the inside or outside of your base. Use this wisely, as too many banners can spoil a build. That is all for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope at least one tip you found helpful here, and hopefully the trolls didn't scare you too much. Ugh, I hate trolls. The house showcase is coming up next, so make sure your submissions are sent to the email in the description. I have also just released a Discord server, link also in the description, where all you Valheimers can relax, chill and play with each other. Live stream also going tomorrow, 23rd of February, 7 PM GMT. Hope to see you there. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I hope to see you soon. Take care and all the best.